Hi everybody, I'm on my way to work this morning and thought I'd pop in and say hello, see how everyone's doing on this Wednesday morning. Gotta think what day of the week it is. I worked at my second job the last 2 nights and I'm feeling the extra tiredness this morning. Staying up late and all that fun stuff afterwards. But I hope everyone is having a great new year so far. This month has, I can't believe it's getting close to midway point already. That always baffles my mind how quickly the months fly by. And you know, my parents always said, when you get older, time flies faster, and they're so right, so I wish they weren't. So yeah, I've been trying to catch up on some videos this week, and I'm forever behind anymore, so I just, kind of watch what's, new and up front. And if a person says something in their video, I might try to go back, that indicates something that was said in a previous video or past video. I try to go back and see if I can find that so I can get up to speed on the conversation. But, that doesn't always, sometimes I can't find it or whatever, so it is what it is. But, anyway. Last night at the Dollar General, I was asked to bring all of the Christmas candy up from the back and put it on a table that's right by the register, that tactic of the impulse buy, So I brought all that stuff up and got everything, set up for today. And they need to set Valentine's Day candy, essentially is why we needed to clear out the Christmas candy. Should have been done already, to be honest. They're behind the ball. So, I don't know if they don't have the staffing. Well, they are hiring right now, so they probably don't have the staffing. That's probably why they're behind. But, sometimes you can only do what you can do. So, I want to thank everyone that participated in the raffle so far of the baby. I took some updated photos last night and posted one photo this morning on Instagram and Facebook. And you would have seen the photo in the beginning of this video. And I put her in a really beautiful white, reminds me of a christening outfit or something like that. It's just real pretty and so detailed and dainty. She looks really cute in that too. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I put her in that and took some photos of her last night after work when I should have been in bed. But there are still chances available if you are interested in winning that baby. And your odds are pretty good, You got a 1 in 30 chance if you get one ticket. And that's, way better than the lottery. The lottery is like 1 in millions or billions, maybe trillions of people. So your odds are pretty good. I mean, I know 29 people aren't going to win. Well, it depends on how many people buy duplicates. And if they buy more than one. I did have one person buy 2 tickets. But, yeah, I still have tickets available. It's looking like I'm going to have to extend it. I'm going to extend it, down like probably 2 weeks each time I have to extend it. And, at some point I might have to just cut it off and, refund people or something if I don't end up selling all 30 tickets. But if you shared my video, I don't know that you shared it. I didn't get any kind of tags or anything. I get tags from Instagram and Facebook because there's a way to do that. And, I get like a notification. I don't know how YouTube works, if that's actually a thing. tag people in that, but you could make a video and talk about it if you want. That might be easier on YouTube, I don't know, and just put in the description that you've done that, and then I'll go to your channel and verify and add you to the giveaway for after the baby's gone kind of thing. But you know, that's pretty much what's going on in my life. Work and, you know, working on the raffle thing for the baby, and you know, we're sort of at a slow down mode at the moment. You know, as far as Callie has everything in that she needs to have for starting college, hopefully in the fall. If she can't start in the fall, she's going to take a year off and work and save up as much money as she can to put towards it. Because it's not just tuition, it's like, you know, meals and all that kind of stuff. It's not, you know, the tuition part is pretty much, you know, going to be covered by a combination of, you know, money that she inherited from grandparents that have passed, and you know, student loans and stuff like that. So, and then grant money she receives or scholarship money she receives. But you know, you have to eat and be able to live while you're in school too. So there's that. She's planning to work while she's in school. I don't know, depending on how hard her classes are and everything, she might have to work a little bit more hours than she does now. Unless she finds a job that makes, you know, more per hour, then, you know, she might not have to do as much. So she's keeping her options open with all that. And Goldie is doing well. She's, you know, enjoying school. They're like at the halfway point now through school, so they're excited about that. They reached that 50% mark and everything. My husband has been doing much better. I didn't talk about this, but he's been having some breathing problems, and we took him to specialists, and everybody under the sun has picked and prodded him for doing tests and everything to try and figure out what was going on. He had like shortness of breath. You know, he just couldn't get a deep breath and be satisfied with that. So it was a situation where, you know, we weren't sure if it was like a heart problem or, you know, some kind of collapsed lung failure. Like, we didn't know. So we took him to the doctor, and like I said, he ended up getting referred to specialists and stuff like that, and got a lot of tests done. He's healthy, like everywhere, aside from the fact that, you know, he's overweight, but his heart is healthy, his lungs are healthy, everything is good. So they kind of boiled it down to anxiety and all this stuff going on with my mom, and then my dad having an accident. I mean, it's just, I think, compiles the amount of stress that he's able to physically handle. And so there you have that. So things have been getting better with that. He's, you know, practicing exercises to try and keep himself calm. And he's a worry wart anyway, guys. Like, he worries enough for the both of us, so I don't worry. Like, I don't worry about, you know, finances and stuff like that. I'm just not a worrier. I'm just like, you know, it'll happen. Things will work out. I have that attitude, and he doesn't. He's just like, oh my gosh, you know, if a few days come and a bill is due, I mean, he would never, ever in a million years pay a bill on the day it was due. He would pay it like 10 days ahead of time, because he wouldn't make damn sure it gets there. So sorry about my language there, but yeah, he wants to make sure it gets there. Yeah, even if it's online, he still does that, because online it's like instantaneous. But yeah, he is something else when it comes to finances and just worrying about stuff. But anyway, he's getting better. He's not doing as bad as he was, and all of that. So, what are you gonna do? So I said, well, I have to be grateful it's not anything bad, you know. Anxiety isn't necessarily great, but it's not terrible. It's not cancer. It's not, you know, heart attack. It's not, you know, stroke, or, you know, it's not anything real bad. So, you know, I said be grateful it's that. Be grateful. It would be great if it wasn't anything, right? But yeah, at least it's not something terrible. So, but yeah, so I talked to my dad the other night, or a few nights ago, and some bills are rolling in for him. And one of the ones he has is an ambulance, his ambulance ride. I forget, it was like 250 miles, or I don't know. It was a long trip. It was 3.5, 4 hour drive from our hospital to the burn center. And so the amount was really shocking. But the bill he received wasn't as shocking as the full amount, so that's good. But it's still bad enough. You know, it's like a little under half of what they charged fully for it. So it's not in the hundreds. It's bumped up to the next 10, you know. So yeah, he's fretting about that a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And hopefully, I did sell one baby. I sold Olive. You guys, probably only saw her once. I wasn't really intentionally planning to sell her. I just got to talking to a lady that is a really huge Emily Cook fan, and she was explaining how much she wanted, you know, she really wanted a vampire baby from Emily. And when I showed her the picture of mine, she sent me a picture of Emily's photo, and she said, "Is it this one?" And I said, "Yeah, it's that one." I said, "Yeah, my lighting's darker, and you know, she has like nice lighting and stuff, or professional lighting, who knows?" But she's like, "Oh my gosh," she's like, "That's the one that that was the particular one that really spoke to her, and that was the one she wanted so bad." And I just happened to beat her to it. And you know, as much as I loved Olive's painting and the details on her, I wasn't crazy about her sculpt, the actual doll sculpt. So I thought, well, you know, I'm trying to raise money to help my dad, so I said, "Are you interested to adopt her?" And she was like, "Yes, absolutely." So, you know, I told her how much it would be, and she sent payment immediately, and the baby's probably the baby's in her state. The baby was in her state yesterday. So she might already be cuddling with her as we speak. So that was exciting, that I could connect somebody with a baby that they like just absolutely loved and they missed out on. That's one of the nice things about getting a doll on the secondary market, is you never know, you know, if you missed out on it. Plus you'll get a deal a lot of times too, you know. So it's a good thing. But you do run the risk of, you know, the baby having flaws because of you don't know what the previous parent did with it. But you know, for the most part, most of us are gentle with our dolls, I'd like to think. So for the most part, you know, the second chance mommy, or third or fourth, or however, what number you are in the line of things, sometimes it's a good deal, you know. Sometimes it really is. So, but anyway, I'm gonna let you all go. I don't want this video to drag on forever, and I'm getting into some heavy traffic now, so I will talk to you in my next video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye, guys. Ooh.